The Government Emergency Telecommunications Service, or GETS, saves lives by helping to ensure that critical emergency response, disaster recovery, and government leadership calls can get through when they need to.
We're sorry, all circuits are busy now. Will you please try your call again later?
During an emergency, this is the last thing you want to hear. But unfortunately, sometimes it does happen, and that's when GETS can help. GETS can connect your phone calls even when circuits are busy. You can use your GETS card to help ensure your critical calls will get priority. Making a GETS call is easy. First, dial the GETS access number shown on the front of the card, 710-627-GETS. That's 4387. Your call will be rerouted to one of the GETS carriers. It may take up to 60 seconds for your call to be connected during times of extreme network congestion. Wait for the tone, then enter your PIN number shown on the front of the card, and listen for the voice prompt.
Please enter your destination number now.
Then dial the number you are trying to call. Do not enter the 1 before the area code. You'll hear an announcement telling you what network you've been connected to.
You are using GETS Verizon.
Your call will then be routed to its destination. During periods of high network traffic, it may take up to 60 seconds to connect your call. GETS cards can also be used to make calls to toll-free numbers, but there are specific procedures you need to follow to ensure the call can go through. To call toll-free numbers with your GETS card, use the Sprint IP Network GETS access number, 1-855-333-4387, or any Verizon GETS number. The other access numbers currently do not provide access to toll-free calling. Some toll-free numbers also have local area code translations. You should identify any toll-free numbers your organization might need to call in an emergency and contact those groups to get their area code translations as soon as you enroll in GETS. Then distribute those numbers to your organization's GETS users so they can easily make calls with any of the GETS access numbers when needed. GETS' sister program for Priority Cellular Calls, Wireless Priority Service, or WPS, does allow you to call toll-free numbers by following the normal WPS call procedures. For WPS calls, local area code translations are not needed. Use GETS to make calls whenever telephone networks are congested and the probability of completing a normal call is reduced. You can also make GETS calls from cell phones and receive some priority, even if the individuals making and receiving the calls do not have WPS.
Give her 125 aside, my John.
Don't find yourself caught off guard during an emergency. Be sure to practice using GETS during training and exercise events so that you and other personnel have GETS cards and know how to use them when the time comes.